whole point of this channel was to make videos lazily and quickly, and well, I failed on that goal. He spent so many hours trying to automate everything. Once it was time to start the automation, he forgot to press the start button. That was supposed to be like a quote you'd see on a motivational poster or something, but it just didn't come out right. I just don't have the brain power to come up with tidbits of wisdom on the fly like other people like Tommy Wiseau might. But if you want, you commenters can serve as my second brain. Ew, that also came out wrong. I should just not talk. In all seriousness, though, there's a lot of reasons why this project went wrong. Not quite 13, but close. See, I had all the LazyKH video making code working perfectly on the Ubuntu partition of my computer. But then one day, I wanted to start a completely unrelated project, toying around with NVIDIA's open source StyleGAN code, which generates pictures of human faces that aren't real. Unfortunately, to run that code, I had to install a new version of CUDA, which is a tool that makes it easier for us programmers to use graphics cards for things like machine learning. Long story short, I messed up that installation, and that made it impossible for me to log into Ubuntu at all anymore. That completely prevented me from making LazyKH videos, which is really stupid, because LazyKH and the face generation code should be completely unrelated. I've tried at least 4 times, maybe 5, spending hours to uninstall and reinstall as many things as I could. But even after a month of tinkering, that Ubuntu partition is still, to this day, broken. Fortunately, that's all in the past now, because I transferred all my code over, and I'm successfully running that code on my MacBook laptop. And I'd feel fine if I never had to touch CUDA with a 10-foot pole ever again. Also, you can see I reverted to using Google Images as my visuals again. That's because drawing 100 images for a LazyKH video kind of went against the whole point of making LazyKH videos quickly. And don't worry, unlike my first KH video on this subject, I do have usage rights set to allow for reuse only, aka no copyright issues. And I have face search turned on. I'm on the screen right now. So there shouldn't be any prawns showing up on the screen on the right. Or the left. I don't really know which side of the screen the picture's on at this point. Anyway, this is just a temporary fix. In the near future, there will be a groundbreaking new development that means I don't have to use Google Images or MS Paint. More on that later, but for right now, you just have to be patient. Well, this video can serve as a sort of test to see if my code is working, so I won't dive too deep into a personal story or whatever. I guess I should give you viewers something to watch that's more fun than hearing about my computer problems, though. You know what? I will show you something that should mesmerize your eyes. Don't forget to say, as you see it, even if your family